How you guys doing today? Well, today I'm going to talk about the Cricut Explore Air 2. You might ask yourself, what is it and what does it do? Well, basically, the Cricut Machine is a cutting machine. Think of it as a printer that cuts shapes. All right, you can use this to cut vinyl, cut decals. Vinyl, this is vinyl. You buy this at the store right here. What else can you make? T-shirts, anything you possibly think of to make. Be creative. You know, you cut paper, make gift cards, anything you want. So let's talk about this. So a few tools that you will need. This is one of them. This is called a weeding tool. See that? Just a little point, and it's for weeding. It pulls up the vinyl right here. When you need vinyl, this will cut the vinyl. It's like a little cutting board. You get this anywhere, probably get it at Walmart. Basically, has a little knife right here. You slide it and it cuts the vinyl. I'll show you guys how to use that in a minute. Then you'll need your cutting boards. When you buy your Cricut, you'll need to get one of these. I'm not sure if it comes with it or not, but the different color is a different stickiness. So the purple is a little stickier than the green. And they have another color which is a lot more sticky. All right? So you get this, you cut open. Let me see if you can see that. There we go. And you put your vinyl on this, and you're just gonna run it right through, right here. There's two little tabs here. You're just gonna connect them, and then you're gonna hit this little button right here. It's like a little arrow button, boom, and it feeds it in. And then you hit the C for the Cricut, and it's gonna cut it out. I'm gonna show you guys all that in a minute, all right? So let's get started. This is Cricut Design Space. This is the software that Cricut gives you guys to upload to your computers. And I just want to go over some basics here. So down here in the corner, it says upload. Shapes, text, images, projects, templates. Right above that it says new. You want to work on something new? You click on that. Over here, the very top, my projects, all the projects that you saved, you'll be able to go in there and start from there. These are saved, and here's a little tool panel. It says grouped, ungroup, duplicate, delete. These things are really important right here to use. After you make your design, you're gonna hit make it. All right. So let's go in and let's make a shirt, guys. All right. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open up my internet browser. I don't know if you guys can see that, but I gotta go down. Here's my internet browser down here, right there. Boom. I already brought it up. I want to make a logo for ASU for a friend. Okay? So when I'm in here, I gotta find a cool logo that's gonna work. So I'm gonna scroll down. Ooh, I like this one right here. This one seems pretty cool. Or this one. Let's try this one. This one looks more a little simple. Okay? We're gonna right click. We're gonna save image as. And then we're gonna go in here and we're gonna save it. So let's just save it to our computer. Let's call it ASU logo. It's gonna be right down my SD card. Save. Okay. Now I saved it. Let's go in and go back to Cricut. Now that you found your image, okay, now we're here. Let's go down to upload. You know where upload is. It's right down here in the corner. Upload. Just like that. All right, so these are some images that I've had created before and tested, okay? Right here, in the middle, upload image. Click on browse. It says drag and drop file here. So just browse with a file we just saved. I gotta go into my SD card, right? Where's the file? It's called ASU, so it's right on top. There it is right there, ASU. Find my file, open it up, there it is. And now you're gonna come to a screen where it says simple, moderately complex, and complex. I always use moderately complex. I don't know why, I just kind of just use the middle one all the time. And so what this is gonna allow me to do is gonna separate the colors and delete what I don't want to delete in here, okay? So let's come down here and let's hit continue. Bring your mouse. Actually, we have to choose one of these first. So click this. Now we can go to continue. or in this screen right here. Okay, so this little tool lets me delete stuff. So I'm gonna delete the stuff that I don't want, because your Cricut Maker only sees a big box. It doesn't see this. So we gotta make it where the Cricut Machine could just see the cutout design of this, if that makes any sense. So if we save this file and we send it to our Cricut, we cut a big square, because that's what it sees. But once we cut this out, our machine will visualize it. Okay, so I'm gonna click right here, and boom, as you can see, all the white deleted. So this let me delete that. I'm gonna come in here, I'm gonna click on this white, click on this white, this one, and if it's kind of hard to get into, you can zoom in a little bit. Okay, so the zoom in tool is right up here. Let's zoom in to get some better detail. Zoom in. I want to get that white right there, and I don't want to touch nothing else. There we go. Looks pretty good. So now we got this, and we're going to preview it. In the preview, this is what it's going to cut. It shows exactly what's going to cut. Really don't, it's missing a part. It's missing some detail, which I don't like. So let's go back in and let's fix some things. Let's go back in, so it said preview down here. And let's cut some of this color. Let's zoom in. All right. So I'm going to hit the color right there in the middle. Okay, can you see that? Got rid of all the color, now it just has this line around it. Okay, so let's see if this will work. Let's see what preview says. That's not too bad. I really don't want this line around, and it'll take a long time to really clean it up. I could get my eraser tool up here, and I could come by and I could clean it up with this eraser tool. I could just kind of erase this little line. But actually, I'm going to show you guys a shortcut. So let's just skip some work. We're not going to go through that, and we're not going to clean it up. Let's go down here. Let's go ahead and hit continue down here at the bottom. Now we come here. It says save as a print, then cut image, or save and cut image. Let's save and cut. I only want to cut it. I don't want to print it. Just want to cut it with my Cricut Machine. So click here, come down here. Let's hit save. Hit save. There's my logo. I'm going to click on it. Click on my ASU logo. Come all the way down here, and right here let's hit insert image. Okay, now we've inserted our image. Now we can put it up here in the corner, and you can see how big it is. 1 inch, 2 inch, 3 inch, 4 inch, 5 inches. How big do we want it? Well, I want it like on a shirt, so I want it maybe like 3 inches on the shirt. So I'm gonna go down here, I'm gonna grab it from this right here, and I'm gonna take it to about 3, let's go a little under 3. Let's go about 2, let's go about 2 inches. Click on it, go down 2 inches, right there, it's 2 inches exactly. Okay, cool. So I can still see the black line on it that I did not want. So down here, I can zoom in. So let's hit the plus sign to zoom in and see what I'm working on. As you can see, I'm zooming in, and this black line, you guys might want the black line. I don't want it, so I'm gonna delete it. And how do I delete it? Well, I'm gonna come down here, and this is like an advanced down here. There's a little thing right here that says contour. All right, let's go ahead and click on our image. And then we're gonna come down here and we'll hit contour. Okay? Contour lets us see our image. We're gonna hide certain images, and I wanna hide this line. And you can see right here as you look down, all the little pieces that are separate. Okay, so all these little thin lines, I'm gonna hide that one. I'm going to hide this one, and this one. I just want to keep the main shapes, and this one right here I want to hide. Okay, now let's close it, and boom, look what we got here. Delete all the lines. Pretty fancy, huh? Oops, I forgot some. I forgot this one and this one. So let's go back into contour, down here in the corner. And what little lines did I forget? Let's have a look. Is this the one? This ain't the one, is it? What line is it? Did I miss something here? Let's see which they were. So it was the little one here and here. So it's like, go back in. Sometimes this can be tricky, guys. So let's go in here and find that shape that I don't want. I think this is it. Okay, what's that? Nope, that's not it. I did a contour. I'm showing you all this, guys, just so you guys could work on it yourself. Okay, I think this is it, right? Is this it? Let me zoom out so you can see what's going on here. That's it right there. Okay, then this one right here. So you can come in here and click here too. Alright, you can click right on it. So you don't have to click here, you can also click on the one you don't want, which will make it a little easier sometimes. Okay, so I got something here. As you can see, it still has this little part and this little part, which I don't want. Okay, so I'm gonna have to figure out how to get rid of those, or I could just cut them out and pull them out myself and weed them, which I think I will just do that. That might be a little bit easier, because although I'm here, does that work? Hit undo, leave it in there. There we go. All right, I'm just going to cut it out, guys. And I'll just, when I'm weeding it, I'm going to pull this part and pull this part. And we'll just work from there. Okay, so now we got our image. It's been taking a while, but I want to go slowly to make sure you guys get this, okay? So now I'm going to go over here and I'm going to hit make it. It's the same size I want. I'm going to hit make it right here, up here. Make it. There we go. It's going to take us to here. This is our cutting board. As I showed you earlier, this is what it's showing you. Basically, this thing is representing this thing right here. So as you lay your vinyl down, it's going to say put it right here in this corner. You could put it in any corner you want. You could get this, and you can move it over here, move it down here. So you can move it around. I'm just going to leave it up in that top left corner up there, okay? Okay, so now let's go in here and let's hit continue. But before we hit continue, guys, I want to stress, when you're dealing with letters, you want to mirror it. Let's come over here and hit mirror. Mirror. There we go. Mirror is going to just flip it over. So when you cut it out, you're going to flip it over and you're going to press it. And you don't want it to be backwards. So always mirror your image when dealing with letters or pictures. Okay, so now let's go continue. All right, guys, we're back in here. And so we hit continue. And now we're on this screen right here. Zoom in. And it says up here, select Cricut device. Okay, so let's select the device. What device we're going to use? Well, I have Bluetooth hooked up. Oh, there's my Air 2. Let's see if it hooks up with Bluetooth. Because the Cricut Air Explorer 2 is Bluetooth, so you don't have to wirely connect it. Bluetooth it. Okay, boom. Now it says base material set to paper plus. So now we're going to go down to the Cricut and we're going to change the setting.